Hi everybody, Simon from VIEZU here, and I thought it'd be a great time now to talk about some of the things we've got going on our workshop. Remember, it is a live workshop here at VIEZU HQ up in Warwickshire. So you'll see at the side of me, this is appearing in a few videos at the moment because it's a super hot topic. Ford Ranger with the SID 212 EVO ECU. This is in our workshop today as we've been doing development work on this with the brand new released protocols allowing same-day tuning on this ECU, no longer having to send it overseas to get it unlocked. So that's our shop truck that's in today. We'll be having some more work on that over the next few days, and it'll be on the dyno as well, just working on those new protocols. We've got, of course, in our background, our wonderful development XFR that had a whole host of upgrades on there. You've probably seen the video from Paul Ways talking about the various journeys that's gone through with the upgrades, right from the basic vehicle, upper pulley, lower pulley, the charge cooler, the chiller kit. The list is extensive and too long for this video, but that has now served its purpose. We've done all our work on there, and that is now going to be making its way to a new home and a happy new owner in the next few days. That's just for a little bit of a tidying up on there. So we've now got a glorious X-Gen. I do really like these cars. They're proper sort of gangster looking cars when you see them in the right colour, the right wheels and things. This is a really good example. However, a little bit older now the car, there's a few things needing to be worked on there. It had an air leak that it came in for, so originally in for some tuning and could diagnose an air leak. We did diagnose the air leak. It was a little bit more involved than first suspected. Some pipes at the back, vacuum pipes, issue with throttle on the back of the vehicle on the engine. So that's all been replaced, and actually through that process identified a fault with the EGR. So this will be having the remaining parts fixed once the new parts arrive from JLR, and it's also having some upgrades on there with the tuning, as I've mentioned, and a performance upper supercharger pulley. So that will be getting changed in the next couple of days. Now, so from the old to the new, we've got this wonderful XE in that is having, now if I have to remember all the names of these things, there's quite a lot of work on there. It's having supercharger work done on there, so performance pulleys, service. There's the Y pipes being changed. That's the coolant pipes, often referred to as Y and valley pipes. There is a longer technical name, coolant pipe to throttle and so on there, but they're being changed at the front. It's a common part to fail on these vehicles, and there's probably a link going to appear somewhere on the screen for one of the videos we've already done on this common part to fail. I think you've got Paul talking to you about it in detail, about why these pipes fail and why it's a recommended thing to change. It's actually one of those things that's a preventative maintenance that should be done at a certain mileage point. Check out the video for more details though. I said Paul goes into it in far more detail. But this is also having the snout replaced and the coupler. So basically the coupler's worn on here, and what's happened with the movement through there, the snout started to move and it's actually started to eat into the shaft itself. So whilst we're looking at the pulley on the front of it, we notice play. As we start to take it off to look at the coupler, which is a common thing to go on them, they've got a little spring inside, but like a centrifugal force on there to take the absorption of the supercharger when it suddenly engages, a bit like a dampener, if you like. When they start to go, it can start to cause problems inside. So as I said, once the guys got the coupler off to look at that, then looked at the inside of the coupler where the shaft comes through, and a little bit of wear and tear on there. So the recommendation is to be replacing that, and that's on order as well. We're just waiting for that to arrive from JLR, and that will be swapped over as well. So that's a whistle-stop tour of some of the jobs we've got in at the moment. This is also having servicing as well, if I didn't mention. That's one of the things I want to say. We do obviously offer servicing as well. So it's not just about performance, it is servicing and maintenance of your cars. Performance is great, but if you're not looking after the vehicle, if you're not changing the oil regularly, if you're not changing the spark plugs regularly, that is going to be detrimental to the performance and economy of your vehicle. So make sure you check out this video, the links to the other videos I've just mentioned, and the rest of them that we have online on our YouTube, Facebook and so on. Contact our team today, either on phone, info@viezu.com, or drop us a contact on our actual website. Live chat to one of our sales guys now about how we can look after your vehicle, get it in, give it a health check, make sure it's actually running the power you expect it to on our wonderful Mustang dyno that you saw the XF on earlier and you've probably seen and heard in many, many videos. Whether it's servicing, whether it's performance, reach out to us and one of the guys will be able to help guide you through the recommendations for your vehicle. Thanks for watching everyone, and we'll post some more videos soon.